Good evening, everybody. This is James Ramelli from Alpha Shark Trading, here to talk about a breakdown for an earnings setup in Dollar Tree, which reports earnings next week on Tuesday morning. Now, typically I wait until the night before to break down an earnings trade, but I kind of want to use this to give you guys a view of how we actually use this plan, because we do this every single day with every single stock that I think sets up well for earnings. And Dollar Tree, I think, looks like it has a pretty solid setup for next week. So the first thing that we do is we look at the historical movement. And I have two historical movement sets here. See that the stock has rallied to the next day 9 of 12 quarters, meaning it's rallied 9 out of 12 times on earnings day with an average move of 3.74%. Also, that it's rallied to the next expiration. That means earnings day to expiration 10 of the past 12 with an average move of 5.2%. So that's significant to me because there are no weeklies in Dollar Tree. So if I'm going to trade this, I know I'm going to be in the position for a little while. So this statistic, if I'm looking to get long, is something I really like to see. Then I have to determine how much they think the stock can move this time around. And I can see it's a little bit high. Well, there's a lot of volatility in the market right now. And these September options have a long time until expiration. So for this to be a little bit higher, that makes sense. They're implying around $5.30 in movement. So with the stock trading around 76.75 right now, I have an upside target of 82.05. So I have to then determine what the chart is telling me. The chart here in Dollar Tree shows me an actual neutral setup here with the stock below the cloud. But take a look, we're back in the trading range that we were stuck in for a while here at the end of the month, at the end of July. So we've basically returned to these levels here in Dollar Tree. The sell-off / correction here didn't do too much to harm this stock. It's back to where it was. So I actually like to see that. I like to see the buying pressure in the stock over the last couple of days here since the little flash crash on Monday. So what I'm looking at is how I can set up an options trade up near that measured move target. And one of the things that I can do is look at call spreads because I don't want to risk too much and I want to have a defined risk versus reward setup. So with the stock trading at 82.05, or with the upside target of 82.05, I can look at a call spread setup, and this is probably what I'll end up doing in Dollar Tree, of this 80-82 half call spread, and I can buy this for 63 cents. Now, I wouldn't want to pay too much more than that. At 60 cents, I'd be risking 60 bucks to make a potential 190, so I still would get 3-to-1 on my money, and I like that type of setup. And I have a whole lot of time, 21 days for that trade to work out. I'll look at where we're trading ahead of the report on Tuesday, Monday afternoon, and set up a trade in this position. But that's how I break down an earnings trade, and I do it that same way every single time. And using an analysis method like that, you can find yourself in these setups where you have this 3-to-1 risk versus reward ratio and have a defined level of risk and are using a analytical, systematic way of doing this every single time. So thank you guys very much for watching. Once again, this has been James Ramelli from Alpha Shark Trading. Everyone have a fantastic weekend and happy trading.